Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Blueprints. Okay. It is, I'm recording this like fairly late on a Friday. I have a glass of wine. I'm already very tired. We'll see how this goes. I haven't been able to record for the last couple of days. Just getting some of this like logistical stuff out of the way. I remember that we read the... Oh, we got this. Yeah, okay. We got the satellite dish. We read The Curse of Blackbridge. That was a doozy. Blessing of the Berry Picker. Start with a key card. Okay. Okay. Just you know, trying to take stock of everything. See where we're at. I was skimming through like my to-do list and updating it because it wasn't super up to date still, but okay, well, that's what we're doing today. That's it. That's the day. There it is. That's the entire day. Okay. All right. All right. We have all 9. Let's see if we can get to the end. Ooh, that's exciting. Okay. Just the other thing that I remembered is that we found, yes, the former seat of power of Orinda Ares before the current era and the rise of the Red Banner. Holy cow, you cost 5 to draft? So we got to deal with that, which probably has a Sanctum key. We may or may not need the red paper crown from the closed exhibit, which we got to get around to the back to deal with that. Above and beyond everything else, I really would like to get a lab experiment going, and we're going to try to do classrooms. We're going to try to get all the way into classrooms. I do not remember. Oh, we have the telescope. Never mind, I do remember. um... Yeah. So let's see what you are before we... Ugh. The dormitory will be free steps from time to time. I'll take it. We've drafted 2 such rooms that will give us free steps, so that's fine. Yo, hall pass, that's good. You don't lose steps traveling between 2 adjoining hallways. Hallways drafted from an adjoining hallway will not cost anything to draft. Mostly matters for the foyer. I don't think the grand hall costs anything, so only matters for the foyer. Okay. Let's take a key. Library to the right. Library to the right. Hallway has a locked trunk. Forgot that we got that upgrade. Y'all, I'm excited. I'm excited for this. We're gonna do so much reading again. Oh, that, like, my throat already kind of hurts just thinking about it. Ugh. Ugh. I don't know that we're going to get anything from the bookshop other than access to that corner. Carpe diem. Okay, alright. I'm happy with this. Hell yeah. Okay. We have solved you. I want to get the water back on in here. I missed the fish. I genuinely want to take the classroom and get those started, but this is a great place for a crappy dead end. Oh, bedroom closet, because we're in a bedroom of sorts. Yeah. This is perfect. A die, a gem, a key, and a silver key. Okay, all right. That's very good. That worked out quite nicely. Good use of a berry. We have 2 pantries. I shall place you. Money and an apple, but like, we'll be back. We'll be back. Let's go push forward on the west side a little bit. Classroom is the obvious choice. We're going to not eat apples. Interesting. This could be kind of nice. Let's just move the needle on some classrooms. So do I draft from this corner and hope that we get something that goes straight? Or do we draft from this side of the classroom and hope that we get like another classroom or, you know, something that would turn up to the north? That's like a bit spooky either way. We'll do it from the 2nd grade classroom. Please go north. Right. We get free redraws. Okay. Yeah. More gems. I like gems. I do believe that every classroom is going to have an apple. I think that is just a feature of the classrooms. Okay. Okay. We're hanging in there so far. Early gymnasium is a little spooky. I like that it's a 3-way, but I don't actually like anything else about it. Aha. The gems are in the blue box. Every statement with the word black is false. If you're true, then you have the word black, therefore you are false. So you have to be false. So not every statement with the word black is false. For that to be true, to satisfy the condition of every statement with the word black is false, there has to be another one with the word black that is not false, that is true. You don't have the word black. So whatever you are, you're true. It doesn't matter what you say, you're true. You're false, so we don't know about that guy. So you're true. The gems are in the black box. Okay, you're true. Hell yeah. I really do enjoy these logic puzzles. Probably the workshop. Broken lever is not amazing. Okay, something that goes north would be great. You're getting a little spooky, game. You're getting a little spooky. Do we use our only reroll? That's spooky. I'm going to use the reroll. Okay, you didn't really work out the way that I had hoped you would. I don't want to use a reroll and a berry. That's also kind of annoying. Commissary. Yeah, this could give us some good stuff. Okay, the mask is good. All of these are good. Just buy it all. Magnifying glass because there might be things to read, like in the classrooms. I don't really know. Because we haven't been to a lot of the higher level classrooms, that's why we're doing this. Okay. Things are coming along. We don't have a shovel. That does feel kind of weird. We're leaving the apples for now. There was something in there. Ah, dang it. We'll just have to remember. I'm assuming I'm going to go back for apples at some point. You're staying here. It would be really cool if we got an apple-related... I'm going to do the hallway because that at least keeps us going forward. I'm hoping that we're going to get like an apple-related thing from the lab. So far, we're not getting anything from the lab. Because we don't have a lab yet. Classroom's kind of the obvious choice here. This is science class, right? You gotta write things with the names of the elements. I would love to take either of you, but you are facing the wrong direction. So that sucks. I'd love to take the lab. You're facing the wrong direction. Why are you doing this to me, game? Knock it off. We'll do her ladyship spare room. This is a fine place for it. Yo, and the lucky rabbit's foot. That is fantastic. Silver key wouldn't be the worst here. Kind of give us some more options for doing things. I'd actually maybe rather save it for later, now that I'm like looking at things. We do also only have one key currently. That's kind of annoying. Ew, do we just take the secret passage? We could... Yeah, okay, here's what we do. Little unconventional, but... Give me a shop. Yo, it's the one that I wanted. And it's facing the right direction. Hell yeah, we finally got the casino. Okay. The Mount Holly Casino offers an intimate and exciting setting for wagers of any scale, and guests may be surprised to discover how much strategy is involved in these machines, which are traditionally only thought of as games of chance. A buy-in of 2 gems is required for admittance into this exclusive room. So we are going to have to get more gems. Yo. Was that like 15 bucks? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Whoa, and a key. Hell yeah, that's even better. Oh, there's slot machines? Okay. 2 of them are active and this one is not? Up to 3 bonus spins. Okay, they're penny slots. We're paying 1 per... Okay, so we're up to 6 if we want to cash out. Oh, let's... Oh, it automatically cashed out. Oh, we can spin just a specific row. That's not anything. That's not anything. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. I understand the system. Wow. That's not... Cool. Great. Awesome. We'll go down to 45. That was fun. Out of order, broken handle. Okay. This one allows for up to 5 bonus spins? I mean, I don't know what else I'm going to do with the money at this point. For today. I also don't want to just do this forever. You catch snakes. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that's not bad. Still in the game. Hey, look at that. Boy, is gambling just not my thing. There does not appear to be anything else we can interact with here. I'm assuming, yeah, okay, we can do roulette. Spin the wheel for your chance to win special prizes. Limit 1 wager per day. Oh. Do I want to wager half my coins on this? There's an allowance token. Sure. There's 1, 2, and 3 allowance tokens? Oh no. 30 and 50 coins. Okay. Okay. Spin me for free. Alright, sure. Whatever. I wonder if the Lucky Rabbit's Foot has any impact on this. Not so far. Keys, gems, allowance. Any of those would be great. 2 allowance tokens would be amazing. All right, well, don't gamble, kids. It's not worth it. All right, well, onwards. Yeah, break room is fine, I guess. I mean, it's good. I like the break room. Break room is a good room to have in the house. I like solving the puzzle. 4 squared is 16. We're going to get something key related in here. 2 plus... Oh, no. Just 2. Ooh, this is a good question. I don't know the answer to this. Is it 2 squared plus 1 squared? It has to be. That's the only way we get a positive number. Oh, that's fascinating. Okay. I was wondering if it was just 2 squared plus 1, which would be 5. which is smaller than 20. Or if it's 2 plus 1 squared, it should be 9, which is still smaller than 20. But in fact, you square it after every blue. This is cool. I like this. So 2 squared is 4, plus 1 is 5, squared is 25, minus 20 is 5. Ooh, I like this. Okay. 1 squared is 1, plus 3 is 4, squared is 16, minus 14 is 2. So it's tricky. Okay. So any number minus itself, any negative number plus the positive version of itself, that's 0. We're at 0. 0 squared is 0. Next one out is 1 squared is 1, so we're at 1. Plus 2, that's 3, squared is 9. Oh, just regular keys. That's very, very nice. It's exactly what I wanted. Okay. Ugh. I don't really want to use the passageway here, but kind of feels required. How many? We only have 2 classrooms. I gotta get more classrooms, y'all. I need so many more rerolls. I hate that they're all just turned and pointing the wrong way. This is so annoying. Sure, whatever. Oh, 4. Oh, we have 3? Where's the one that... Oh, yeah, we have one right there. Never mind. Okay, that's 4. We're almost caught up to the furthest I've gone. This is actually an okay spot to use the silver key, I think. Yeah, vestibule is a little spooky, but that's kind of okay. Okay, really just don't like that. You're gonna force me to like dead end all these things. All right, that's art class. I did not pull out the telescope yet. That's all right. Yeah, I'll do the observatory. 36. I have no idea what to expect from any of these. We want to avoid... that's very good. That's the farmer's apple? That's really good for today. This is the hallway thing? Oh, this is the flower. No, this is Diamandus Major. So this is the slice. This is 2 chests. This is making multi-way rooms more common for the day. I kind of do want that, but I also kind of don't, because classrooms. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. It could help us maybe get more options for having classrooms. Basically just like keep the day going. But it is a little spooky. I'm worried now it's just going to be like, here, have the weight room or the archive or the cloister. Have all the expensive things. Yeah. That gives us like 3 gems. Telescope lets me just redo all of that. That's actually kind of good. Yeah, let's just... So we have the slice for a couple of steps. We have 2 more trunks. Even better apples. So many more keys. And 5 more gems. I don't need to make those even more common. That's fine. Okay. All right. That I feel so much better about the day now. Just having all the resources. Really? So that's art. I mean, ultimately, I just want so many classrooms. Great Hall is tempting, but... Yo, okay, okay. History is penned by the victors. Ooh, oh, I'm excited. Oh, yeah, and there's black and there's red. This is everything that I wanted. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, y'all. Okay. Okay, to the notes. Classrooms. New classroom. This is classroom 5, I think. I looked at I looked down the corner and saw, wait, this is 7? I don't remember this. No. Okay. So we have 4 out of 6 correct for Noah W. This is wild. We're gonna screenshot all these and figure out what the answers are, but let's just take a look at this real quick. Who was the first crowned ruler of Fen Ares? Prince Learson, General Teskin, or Desolates IV? We have a foyer with statues. Hang on. Foyer statues. Lord William Epson, Count Isaac Gates, Baron Thomas Sinclair, Baron Edwin Sinclair, J.R.E. Yena, Major Nicholas Key IV. But I feel like the name General Teskin has come up before. Who was in the curse book? Captain Fodrick Lee of the Blackguard. Okay. Man, the search feature in OneNote is abysmal. I'm looking at a page where I have a list of all the chess pieces, and if I type in the word pawn to the search bar, it's like, oh, we can't find it in any of the classrooms. It's written it 30 times on this page. I'm looking at it. Okay. So General Teskin is probably correct. Maybe Prince Learson. I don't know. Which city in Fen Ares is named after a historical figure? Probably Oris, but I don't know. How many sons did the 4th king of Arindia have? 60 and 6. That's a lot. 2, 5, or 8. How long did the War of the 5th Era last? 6 years, 12 years, 22 years, the entire era. Which realm did not ally with Fen Ares during the war? Oh, so 2 of them did and 1 of them did not. Iraja, which is just to the south, Arch Ares, which is just to the north, and the Nuance, which I believe is off to the west. What flag was forbidden to be flown at full staff after the war? Banner of House Learson, Flag of Surrender, or the Black Flag? Hang on. Because I'm now thinking room screenshots. If I go back to my notes from the safe house, who was the statue? Hang on. Learson Hall has the closed exhibits. The restored original home of Prince Learson, donated to the city of Fen upon his death, now serves as the Royal Museum's beautiful West Annex. Garden pathway. Where? Tiskin Monument. A monument of the victorious King Tiskin, Tiskin, adorned with sword, shield, and wings, made to commemorate the end of the War of the Fifth Era. So I think that that's a misspelling. Like it's like that's the gotcha, right? Oh, was it General Tiskin? King Tiskin? Did he become the king? Interesting, actually. Does he have different spellings of his name? I don't know. That's the first one. You're also 4 out of 6. The black flag seems correct. Let's just take a picture here. Okay. So, what are the answers? Three, 4, 5, 6. So it almost like the black flag seems correct. That's in both of them. 2 kids seems correct. That's in both of the 2 that we've looked at so far. My guess is that Prince Learson was the first crowned ruler. So Orus, because we know it's named after King Orus. And then Araja. And then these are wrong. So like probably Prince Learson for the first one. For this one, what did the other kid answer? Noah W. 22 years. So probably 6 years or 12 years so far. I don't know. We'll see. We got one more to look at. And then also we have whatever is going on with the projector. They're all 4 out of 6. Okay, comparing Coles to the very first one, to Noah. So Noah had 4 out of 6, and he had Teskin, Reddington, 2, so that's a difference. 22 years, Araja, and Black Flag. So going by sort of what I guess, 1, 2... So it must be 3. So then something else was wrong in the first notebook. Okay. The answer is not immediately obvious to me. I'm having trouble doing... Ooh, wait, there's another one. Doing the logic puzzle of this. 3 out of 6. Uh-oh, poor Chris. Kids are not great at this history. And this is the stuff that I'm here to learn. This is the stuff that I want. Okay. Alright, let's see what's on the projector. Next slide. Okay, and I can't, like, magnifying glass my way up through this or anything. Okay. It's basically confirming stuff that I already knew. Whoops, didn't do that. Which is that Arindia, the Black Flags, was at war with Fen Ares. Don't know if they were the same country originally, or if it was just like a revolution where these guys just like rose up and took over and turned everything red. I don't know. That's the details I don't know. Gonna screenshot that one. Okay. So the red victory, I guess, with like, you know, a great cost because it was a war. Got it. They were like cheering and celebrating. Oh. Is he holding the cursed effigy? Is he holding... Is that king... Is that man with the cape and the scepter marching towards the throne? Is he holding the cursed effigy from the curse of Blackbridge? What? What is that thing in his hand? What the hell is this? I was wondering if that was going to be, like, relevant. Why is that an expensive book for the bookstore if it's not relevant? Just flavor, I guess. Are they laying new tracks or are they tearing up the tracks? It looks to me like they're tearing up the tracks. Why are they tearing up the railroad tracks? Okay. So this is Prince Alearson's estate. There's like a bunch of royalty down here, some sort of like military parade. And the fact that there's airships implies that Nuance did help them during the war. Oh man, I wanna get a better look at this stuff. So that's the statue, I guess, of like of King Teskin. Question mark. I do wish that there were words here. Okay. Yeah, like what the hell's in that guy's hand? What is that? Okay. We gotta see if we can piece together what the correct answers were here. Which realm did not ally with them during the war? Did the music just cut off? What just happened? That was abrupt and weird. I feel like we triggered a bug. Okay. I feel like I just need to like make a table out of these or something. How many do we have? 4 of these? Okay, let's do 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we'll do the first kid. So this is Noah. So he went B, C, A, C, A, C, and he got 4 out of 6 correct. They're all 4 out of 6, except the last one is 3 out of 6. Okay. I'm not even looking at like what the actual values are for the moment. So Richard got C, B, A, D, B, C. Okay. So he only has 2. Okay, okay. So here's what we've got. Noah and Richard only have 2 that overlap. So there's 4 that are different between the 2 of them. So one of the kids got 2 of those correct. The other one of the kids got 2 of those correct. So we know for a fact that the answer to 6 has to be C, and the answer to 3 has to be A. Got it. Because otherwise, there's no way that they each got 4 out of 6, because they're differing by that amount. Okay, okay. That helps. So this is Cole. So 3 he got wrong. So you got this one wrong. You got this one correct. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Got a bit of a cough. And there's not really any other like good indicators of what else he got right or wrong, right? So there's 4 questions here, and of this 4, 1 of them is wrong and 3 of them are correct. So we could maybe like make some educated guesses with that. What about you? What did you do? So this is Chris. A, B, A, B, A, C. So everybody got the last one correct. So we don't have to worry about that. So we know that Chris also got number 3 correct. So Chris only got 1 other answer and you're correct. Everything else is wrong. Oh, I didn't actually write down Cole's other answers here. B, C, 4 is C, last one is B. So we have A, B, B, A for number 5. Okay. So what I'm gonna have to do, I don't really want to do this. I could go spend time doing this on my own. My brain is a little slow. I mentioned it's been a long week. What classroom? This is only classroom. Oh, this is grade 6. Okay. Oh, right. Grade 5 is art. Oh, okay. We're going to need to know the answers to all these things eventually. Especially if I want to, like, pass the test. I mean, I'm just going to delete this row. And say that everyone is down 1. So you're 3 out of 5 now. And then if we delete 3, which everyone also got correct, so then you're 2 out of 4. That was an incorrect one for Cole, though. So Cole was 3 out of 4 correct. And Chris only has one correct. Okay. Ooh, wait, did Richard say D? Hang on. D, the entire era. So that seems to be blatantly wrong. So that means 2 of Richard's other answers are correct. I think Oris is named after a historical figure. So if we, so let me make notes here. If we assume Oris is correct, which is what, B for 2. Then what does this look like? We're gonna assume an answer, and then I'm gonna solve the Sudoku. Yeah. Okay. I worked through the scenario, and here are answers, and this if we pick these answers, then all of the kids' numbers add up correctly. So, who was the first crown ruler of Fen Ares? That would be Bravo, General Teskin. Which means Prince Learson might have been like conquered. They might have claimed his home by force. For 2, which city in Fen Ares is named after a historical figure? It's Oris. Like I thought. 2 children, we knew the answer to that one. So number 4, how long did the War of the Fifth Era last? C. So 22 years. And then 5, which realm did not ally with Fen Ares during the war? The answer is B, Erasia. Which is interesting because Erasia is where, like my mother's side of the family is. My grandmother. That whole branch of the family tree is from Erasia, which is interesting. Okay. Honestly, if we could like classroom our way up and then up and like kind of curve around, get into this corner, we can get to the foundation and like maybe snake down here and get up there. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for. Interesting. Rotunda is actually like super, super tempting here. We can only use it for 2 of the rooms. Let's just, we have 8 redraws still. I'm just gonna redraw. We don't have like infinite keys, but we do have a lot of keys. Let's keep going. Let's try to get something cool and good and useful. We have a lot of redraws. May as well use them. Security is tempting. Security is actually very tempting. Man, I wish you were facing the other direction, though. I'm going to do security. Give him the old swan song. Ooh, data transfers. None. Okay. I wonder if that's the only packet that we get, or if there's like more later. Do we get a new email? No. Yeah, lab is what I want, for sure. First time you enter each room on the 9th rank. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, whenever you do a security door. Oh, letter would be delivered to the mail room. So, okay, here's a question I genuinely don't know the answer to. Well, is this a permanent thing? Are these going to last? Don't know. What are the odds we run into more security doors? Pretty low, probably. And by more, I mean any. We haven't run into any yet. I'm going to pick it anyway. I really would rather do allowance, but I want to get these letters because I have not ever done that to this point. Ooh, you may use this tool to create your own custom packet of experiments, mixing and matching from all available experimental triggers and effects. What the hell does this mean? Select 8 or more experimental triggers. Oh, I get to pick the ones I want. For each bedroom is good. Tomorrow room, every time you open your map, that's terrible. An upgraded floor plan. If you draw a drawing room floor plan, I think that's specifically only the drawing room. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Every time we draft an upgraded floor plan, we have 16 upgraded floor plans with like an asterisk because one of those is a room that we upgraded twice. So there's 15 of these floating around out of 110 rooms. But a lot of these are pretty common. And things like the break room I take universally. So what, that's 9. The tomorrow room one is also kind of tempting, but there's only a few of those, and I don't always take them. That's fine. Okay. 8 or more experimental effects. Hell yeah. Okay. 1, 2, Stock your pantry with fruit is tempting. We'll definitely do gold. That's 3. 4. 5, 6. 7. 8. Why not? I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. Gaining a key for every 40 steps you have is also okay. I think I like just doing that. Okay. So now, from now on, I think we're going to have those things. So I think the new triggers and results, like, you know, remove a crate from the tunnel, I think those were not in the pool by default, but now they should be. That's cool. Okay. Okay, okay. I like that. So like a 4-way room would be phenomenal here. And we got one. I mean, I don't have a shovel, so that's annoying. Letter to the mailroom, huh? Let's see what's on the far eastern edge here. Yes, a letter to the mailroom. Algebra, oh boy. Passageway is great. Yeah. Okay. I'm excited. I wanna get the mailroom. I wanna go read some mail. Okay. A squared times B minus 3, and then all of that squared. Yeah, okay. So that also means that we have an experiment and it has nothing to do with apples, so I can just eat the apples. Let's just take a look at this real quick. Advanced function, so it's squaring. Ooh, is this 16 squared? Or is this 1 plus 6, which is 7 squared? I don't know the answer to that. Ooh, I don't know what the wiggles are. Oh, we have a new function to learn. 21.7 with a single wiggle above and below. Double wiggle, triple wiggle, and then a single wiggle. And they're decimals, huh? So that's 9. I'm curious about... what's that gonna be? $95. Okay, 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 okay. Some of these are like pretty easy, right? So this is 9. This is 9. It's 9 minus 5. This is 7 minus... oh, you do the numbers first though, right? So it'd be 7 minus 5, and then you square. You do the squaring last for the color. So this would still be 3 squared minus 5. Okay, okay. We have some stuff to learn. What classroom is this? Grade 7. Yo, they got tic-tac-toe. Uh-oh. C-A-S-T-L-E. Uh-oh, because there's 0, 1, blank, 0, 0, blank. Uh-oh. Do we have 2? Do we have multiple? Oh, no. Oh, no. I gotta take a screenshot of that. Oh, no. Do we have 2 different puzzles here? Am I mixing and matching the word castle with the 0s and 1s? Oh, no. So maybe it's... is it X's and I's? Oh, geez. I don't think there was anything on the blackboard back in the history classroom we were just in. But now I don't know. All right, classroom 7. Let me stick this up here next to my other classrooms. Someday I need to alphabetize these. I say knowing that I probably never will. So what do we got? Oh, it's a diamond, so it's square root. Oh. Okay. 9, 4, 7 minus 5 is 2, squared is 4. 3 times 2 is 6, squared is 36. So he got 3 wrong, huh? Okay, so... No, hang on, because there's no square root of 12. I mean, there is. There is a number, but that's not easy. Huh. Some of these are, like, not immediately obvious to me. So the kid only missed 3. Remember, don't square till you're there. No idea. Good job, Sandra. 16 of the diamond is 61. I don't even know. Oh, is that rounding? Oh. Would this round up to 22? Would this round to the nearest tens place? So this would be 20. Would this round to the nearest hundreds place? So this would be like 100 minus 59. Oh, did I didn't add that screenshot to my page. Branson. 8 out of 12. So does the diamond mean you flip the digits? Yes. So 16 in a diamond turns into 61. Okay. Oh, I'm learning so much. Okay. So, don't square until you're there. So diamond, flip digits. So like the number 101 inside a diamond would just be 101. But the number 100 in a diamond would be 001, or just 1. So 30 minus 5 will be 25, and then you spin it around, so that'd be 52. That's how we got 52 on Zach Craft's worksheet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's 12. So there's 6 on each side. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'm going to go through and write the correct answers here. So let me without looking at what the students have, I don't know quite what's going on with these yet, but let me go back and like try to actually answer these. Okay. So 3 squared is 9. 3 squared is 9 minus 5 is going to be 4. 7 minus 5. You do the square after whatever else happens at that color, right? So 7 minus 5 would be 2. Squared would be 4. The 3 and the 2, so it'd be 3 times 2 is 6. Squared would be 36. 2 squared is 4. Times 1 is 4. Squared would be 16. Oh, hey, kitty cat. You're tiptoeing. Yeah, he's so good. He's so well behaved. He knows that I'm recording. He knows I'm looking at the screen. So he tiptoes really, really, really slowly in front of me, hoping that I won't see him. I love you. You're such a knucklehead. What a good kitty cat. Okay, he's in his box. Okay. So I think we're still going to go from left to right. So I think it's going to be 5 times 2 is 10. Squared is 100. Plus 5. So it's 105. Minus 95 is 10. Squared would be 100. So I think the answer is going to be 100. And then looking at the worksheet that Zach had, wherever the hell that was, this one. So I have 9, 4, 4, 36, 16, 100. So that's the first one that he's missed. So he's maybe missed 2 over on this side. So this appears to be one of them. The 16. So I already answered that as 52. Right, 30 minus 5 is 25. Then you swap it, it'd be 52. So I think this is 61. So this is the other one that he missed. So he missed these and this one. So all the rest of this should be correct. So we can probably deduce what he's got going on down here. So 21 minus 2 would be 19. 21.7 rounded. Okay, so the squiggles round to I'm writing the formula in a way that makes sense to me. So we're rounding to the digit that is the number of squiggles. So this is 22 because we're rounding just to the ones digit. I already went through this, but I'm going through it again just to sort of reiterate things. So this is 20 because it's 2 squiggles, so we're rounding to not the ones but to the tens. So this one we're rounding to the hundreds digit, so it's going to be 100 minus, and then a single squiggle, so we're rounding to the ones digit, which would put us at 60. So 100 minus 60 would be 40. Okay. I am excited for... I mean, I don't see how these can... I do see how these could show up. There could be, like, division stuff. Like 20 divided by 7 with a squiggle or something in the dartboard. That doesn't seem likely. The diamond could happen in the dartboard. Maybe. I don't know. I'm pretty confident that we got those answers, though. So how many has... So you missed 4, so could we spot the 4 that you got wrong? 16, 19 said this is wrong. These were backwards. So that's 3 that you got wrong right there. And then did you miss 1 on this side? Yes, the 16 should be a 4. Okay, I am extremely confident in my answers now. So that's good. I'm going to draft from the classroom still. Just because we get a billion rerolls. Yes, please. Hell yeah. Oh, and you just automatically open because you're connected to the passageway. That's cool. Oh my gosh, foreign language class. Oh. Grade 8, okay. New page, classroom. Y'all, I think we're going to be able to go decipher that stupid letter in the crypt. In the tomb. Alright, let's eat the apple first. Okay. Erosion affix pairing. So nev, new, the start of. Then is old, at the start of. Oh, as a suffix. Oh. El, lay. Oh, the reversed. Oh, okay, okay. I will. So when paired with a verb can mean I will or I won't, similar to ul or lu, which are not on here. So toward is of, but so like, like, you know, forgive my terrible examples, but I'm just trying to instill this in my own brain as much as explain my limited understanding so far. But like school. So if we're saying like you're going to school, it'd be like of school. And when you're leaving school to go home for the day, it would be like school though. For whatever the Eurasian word for school is in the middle there. Okay. Fascinating. All right, all right. Anything fun on the chalkboard? Doesn't appear to be the case. Anything fun over here? I should go have a closer look at all the chalkboards. Early Eurasian did not use any verbs. So today, the rare usage of verbs are comprised almost entirely of loan words and are mainly used to describe physical actions. Oh. So you wouldn't say, like, toward the gate, yate. Our castle, oh no, our castle puzzle is not going to be in English, is it? It's going to be in Eurasian. With the word castle. But nothing here starts with the letter C. Nothing here starts with the letter C. Anyway, so you wouldn't say... So if you're saying that, like, hey, I'm going to go towards that gate, or we need to go to that gate, yate. And then towards would be of, so it'd be like of yate. Or like water. Oh, I, me. So I think if you're saying like, I'm thirsty, you would say like, el lune. Let me get a screenshot of this board. Huh. I have not sat down and like tried to transcript that stupid letter into legible font, aka not cursive. Ew. All right. What do we have? 3 different students here. Who did well? You have a C. B plus. C. Start with B plus. Acceptable. 5 out of 6. So they got 1.5 wrong because one of them's like, eh. Okay. Hello, can you teach me a new word? So let's sort of go through this and see what he got. So hello, can you teach me a new word? And he did Ajlor Nevlor. So Aj first, lore, word, Nevlor. So first word, new word. That seems silly. The trunk of the tree is small. Trey my trunk. Trey Branchvin. Riedel Nye. Riedel Nye is apparently correct because that's in the other one. Okay, hang on. So let's get Triss's down here. Ajlor El Ol Teach. Oh, Ajlor. So that is first word. So I guess that's just how you say hello. Ol Teach. So Ol is like I will. I will teach Nevlor. So that seems like I will teach you a new word, not will you teach me a new word. I think you would want like L teach? Oh. I/me, when paired with a verb, can mean I will or I won't. Okay. So ol is like will you. Okay. So if you say L teach, that's saying I will teach. Okay, I understand now. I understand. Let me just get a screenshot of the last one here. I'm not like really looking at these closely, but let's see what we got. And then we'll go back up to the very first one here. The large house is towards the east. Ah, okay. So we're learning other words that are not written down here. Fascinating. Okay. So you're the B. So Hewam Ovid. The large house. Hewam. Hew, house. Am is large. Oh, because ma would be small. Okay. Okay. I'm getting the hang for this. The hang for this? The hang of this. So I'm going to look at this real quick. So there's, again, 6... 2, 3... Oops. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to try to answer these and then we'll see how I do. So hello, can you teach me a new word? And we kind of already had this one. And some of these are like, I don't know that we're going to get these because they're like, we don't necessarily know the words. So what was this? First word, so like lore, and it was Aj. Yeah, so Aj lore seems to be hello. And then Nev being new. And then lore being word again. And I don't know if that's correct. What did the third student have for that? Ajlor will teach Nevlor. Ajlor will teach Nevlor. Okay. So there is... So presumably, that's the only one that the B plus student got wrong. Okay. I like this. All right. So the large house is towards the east. So Hu is house. Am is large, so that's going to be Huam. And then it is towards, so like of something, of east. Okay. So I'm making notes of some of these words that are not necessarily on here. So like Ajlor, first word, which I guess is just like hello or like a greeting or something like that. That seems to be the case. Huam of whatever the word for east is. Now we know the word for east, or we could probably deduce it from the globe. Oh, there's more words here. Nev Dao will go. Shall we go? Or will you go? What is Nev Dao? New Dao. What's Dao? New day. Good morning. Ah. Hello, good morning. I'll go. Okay, okay, okay. All right, so I'm just gonna look at what the east word was. Et. Of et. Okay. Just close that. I'm like, ah! Not really even looking at these other things. Okay, so et equals east, right? So that's Huam of et, Huam of et, Huam of et. Okay. So there was, oh man, so if we go back to, I gotta scroll all the way back up here. There we go. Keep the classrooms together in my notes. So if we go back to classroom 4, the first one where I really started like taking notes. So there's the Or sphere, ORR, of the third era, and then the Et sphere of the third era. So Et is east, and Or must be west. So Arindia, Arch Aries, Arindia Aries, Araja, Nuance, all of that is in the east. Ah, and here, let me just start with the old monitor capture, pull over my notes here real quick. So this is what I'm looking at. There's like the Aurasphere, Moraven, Morajai, Vera, Kararika, whatever else they got here. The turtleback thing, I guess. I don't know. Etsphere. So this is interesting. This is good to note. Up here in the corner, we have Kararika, the symbol in the middle. And then we have Arch Aries, Orinda Aries, Iraja, and Nuance. And they're all kind of on the east side. And then we have this is Morajai, and then this is Morajai, and this is Vera. I don't remember. In Eclipse is Eclipse. We got to figure that out as well. I don't remember which is which. Which is which? Regions. Vera is the one with the little bump. Nuance is the diamond. Morajai is the little, like, archway thing, the bridge. Okay. Oh, geez. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, we're learning how to decipher that map, which is written in Arajan for some reason. or like partially written in Arajan. Because it's also got things like the North Circle. The Great Trees. No, the Great Tress. Huh. Anyway. Back to like trying to make note of this stuff. Okay, so I answered the second one kind of. I didn't know the word for east. I will swim at dawn. So So probably like L swim. Sorry, I'm gonna go through and capitalize these just to help me like distinguish like the prefixes, suffixes, the words in the middle, all that. So I'll swim at dawn. So like L swim, probably like the start. So like Nev Dao. I'll swim Nev Dao. I wonder if L swim Naiven also works, like the end of the night. Interesting. I'll swim Nev Dao. I'll swim Nev Dao. I'll swim Aj Dao. Aj would be the first day. Did that count? What else did you get wrong? Don't know. You got 2 wrong. Probably these last 2 because you only have 1 word for each of them. Huh, okay. Okay, so what is the next one? I'll swim at dawn. I will not read at night. So it'd probably be like a read Lou. I will not read at night. So like read Lou Nai. Verbs are mainly used to describe physical actions. Does reading count as a physical action? Would it just be like Lunai? Read lay nigh. A lack of myself. Okay. Oh right. This is the I will or I won't for me. Okay. So read lay nigh. I'm gonna keep mixing it just because of the way this is written here with like the hidden descriptors ol / Lou. So read lay nigh. Read lay nigh. I will not read at night. Read lay nigh. Lay read nigh. Okay, so that's one of your wrong ones. Okay. Okay. The branches of the tree are old. Curious about how you represent branches. Trey. Treven. Treven would be like the tree is old. So it would be like Treven Ven. I don't know. Ven. Treven. Acceptable. Trey Branch Ven. Nope, that's wrong. Yeah, Treven Ven. That's what I. Okay, so that seems to be. That was my answer. Okay. And then what's the last one? The trunk of the tree is small. So like, it's going to be Trey again in the middle of that. I don't know how you would describe the like the trunk of the tree. So tray, small, so like ma, but there's got to be some indicator of like the trunk of it, the center of it, L. Ool? I don't know. Ma nev tray. So what's nev? New, the start of? Okay, I guess I could see that. Ma nev tray? Right, you're the jokester. Ma nev tray. Okay, so these were the two that you got wrong. Okay. Y'all, I do not feel confident in my erosion, but, I mean, we did what we could. So, do we draft... So this is 8. So grade 9 would give us the test. That'd be the finale for the classrooms. Do we go down here and try to get it and then save this for trying to get the conservatory? I don't know if we're going to be able to shoot all the way across here and get over there. So I am going to do that. I asked that. That was like a hypothetical. We are going to do that. Yes. Hell yeah. And we get more mail. I don't really like that. It's fine, I guess. Ugh. Okay, that's fine. Ooh. Okay. I don't really mind if this is like a dead end. The foyer is interesting. The storeroom would be really nice as well, though. Foyer would let us make use of the grand hall if it shows up. Which it has shown up a couple of times. I mostly just want the storeroom for the extra keys, though. Therefore, it wins. Okay. Ugh. I mean, patio gives us just a few extra gems randomly. That's probably fine. Instead, we'll bury it. Ooh. Yeah, we're not buying any of these things. That's all real expensive. Okay, okay, okay. That didn't work out, but that's okay. That's okay. I still don't have a shovel, do I? No. And there's 4 frickin' there's 4 locked chests back at the entrance hall. So that's what we're going to go get. Because... what if they have dice? I do not know who you are. Do you have... I don't see any, like, letters on you. I don't know who you are. You're a wizard, Harry. Okay. Dice, 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 dice. Fingers crossed for dice. Apples are also worth a lot. So we could, I think, pretty easily justify zooping over here, grabbing an apple, going up here, grabbing an apple. We've gotten 4 new letters sent to the mailroom. I'm really hoping and assuming that those will last. Like, that they'll be there waiting for us next time we draft the mailroom. Something's telling me that that's not going to be the case, but don't know for sure. We have so many freaking gems. Are you kidding me, game? Okay, that's 10 steps plus the sleeping mask, right? Yeah, okay. So let's pop in here. Ooh. I feel like I'm stealing a small child's lunch money. It feels a little awkward. Grabbing money off of a kid's desk. But, you know... it's just the way it is. Okay. We get 8 for that. So this would be like 17, and we would get 16 along the way. I think we just go back this way. We have 21 gems. We have 21 gems and only 1 reroll. I've used all my berries. It's all right. It's all right. I believe. I have faith. I'm genuinely hoping that we get the 9th classroom. Okay. I guess we just go north from the passageway first. No, we're gonna go west first. I say as I proceed to head the wrong direction. Oh, you're silly, game. Alright, sure, why not? We did it. Final exam, please take a seat. Uh-oh. This feels ominous. 8 years certainly flew by. Reddington Elementary. Oh, geez. I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. Oh, we're timed? Oh, no. Instructions. Your exam has begun. You will now have 30 minutes to complete the next 18 pages of questions related to the curriculum covered over the previous 8 grades. If you do not know the answer to the question, skip it, come back later. This is an open book exam. You may use your notes. You may retrieve information from other rooms to help you as long as you complete the test within 30 minutes. After you've completed your exam, it will be graded remotely. Results will be sent to you the following day. Whew. Sam left his house at 6 a.m. and drove 5 hours. He passed 8 flags. He then turned north at Tanner Fork and drove 2 hours north past 4 flags of the same color before arriving at Trinsdale at noon. What color are the flags? Red, because we're in Fen-Ares. Those are all Fen-Ares names. In the scenario, where does Sam live? Oh, geez. 5 hours west, north at Tanner Fork? Crap, I don't think I wrote that down. Either here or here, but I don't know why you would talk about that. What color is most often associated with hallways? Orange. That's easy. The least patriotic room pairing. Bedroom Naraja, that's purple in purple. That's green in orange. That's yellow in, what color is Archaries? Probably yellow. Yep. Red and red, so it's this one. It's a trick because they always have the green hearts, but they're actually orange. What color is the fruit that gives you 3 steps when consumed? Banana. 5 minus 5 is 0. Divided by 2 is still 0. The pink is division, right? 5. Or is that supposed to be multiplication? Here it doesn't matter. I'm very confused. Let me go look at these screenshots real quick. Where was algebra class? That's red. That's the color that I associate with red is actually pink. What color is division then? Who knows? I've fallen apart. Okay. So that's still 0 times 2. So 5 times 2 is 10. Plus 2 is 12. Times 2 is 24. 5 minus 2 is 3. Times 5 is 15. Plus 1 is 16. Minus 5 is 11. There's so much math here. That's got to be division. So 10 times 4 is 40. Divided by 5 is 8. Minus 4 is going to be 4. 1 minus 4, that's minus 3. Times 2 is minus 6. Plus 7 is 1. 3 minus 4, so we're negative 1. Times 8, so that's negative 8. Divided by 2, so that's negative 4. Times 5, or no, plus 5. That's 1. I saw the 20 out of the corner of my eye, and that was not correct. Which symbol on the periodic table is represented by the symbol C? Probably carbon. Boy, did I not take a screenshot of the science periodic table in this game. No, it's neon. No, I clicked the wrong one. No, I can't undo it. There's no erase. No. Crap. Okay. Which of the following is not a real element found on the periodic table? MTHOLLY. Mount Holly. I don't know. I gotta go look at that. Okay, so like, to do. Okay. Ugh. AG. Which element could not be used? The spelling of the word clues. How many elements are in the top row of the periodic table? I think it's 2, but we'll hold on. Let me just, how many top row? Oh geez, we're gonna have to go find the science classroom. I don't even know which one that is. City of Fen is south of which small body of water? Oh geez. Oh, and I can't even like pause. Okay, cool. Do we go look at science right now? I don't even know where science is. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5? No, 5 is art. 4? Y'all, I'm real bad at directions, too. 6? Yes. Give me that apple, though. Give me that apple. Oh, this garbage. So this is 5, so that's art. Don't really care about you. That's annoying. That's history. Oh, geez, it's one of the ones down here? No, it's this one. I'm so nervous. I want to pass. We're sure as hell not getting 100% because I clicked the wrong one for one of them. Hopefully that is not too terribly held against me. Yeah, H-E-N-E. So, M-T-H-O-L-L-Y. So... there's a Y. Just take that off my list. There's an MT. Take that off the list. We have an HO. I don't think I can handle looking for two things at the same time. So we do have an HO. So LL. Okay, so this one is done. AG is this. I don't know what element you are. No idea, because you don't tell us. I'm assuming it's just the same as what's in real life. Okay. So, clues. So we have CL, U, so do we have an ES? Not that I'm seeing. ES, yes, right there. Okay. CLUES. How many in the top row is 2? That's what I thought. Okay. And then we're just gonna have to like YOLO it for the geography. Because I'm not going all the way back down. We could. I don't want to. I feel like a lot of the geography stuff is going to be like from the History of Reddington book, or the Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, whatever the hell that was called. We want to go this way. Of course you're not open. Why would you be unlocked? This room is terrible. Okay. Okay. Feeling okay about this. This is very intense. We've used 1/3 of our time already. LL. I think AG is silver. I did not mean to do that. Dang it. I'm gonna assume that this is their periodic table mimics ours, so that'd be silver. Carbon. No. It's CLUES. So what is radon in the periodic table? feel like that's just R? RN? So it's probably like C, CL, U. So like a couple different ways to spell it. I mean, you're not going to be there. There's 2 at the top row. Okay. City of Fen is south of which small body of water? Jeez. Okay. The City of Fen. So the City of Fen is to the west. I think Reddington is below Trinsdale Lake. So, and oh, there was the sacking of Fen that was labeled Morning Bay, whatever the hell book that was in. This is Morning Bay. It's gotta be, right? It's not Trinsdale Lake. I don't think Sea of Aries or Core Cove are real. I don't know. How many cities in Fen Aries are larger than Reddington? I have no idea. Do we know that? I assume the only other cities that we know of are like Oris and Fen. Fen being the capital is probably bigger. Oris being the old capital is probably bigger. I don't think we know literally of any other. So I'm gonna go with 2. Which of the following realms is not near Fen Aries? Arch Aries to the north, Iraja is just to the south, Nuance is just like to the southwest, so Kararka, it's on the other side of the planet. Which sigil core denotes the realm of Arch Aries? The mountainy looking one. Which realm is directly north of Iraja? Fen Aries? Where are you right now as you take this exam? Mount Holly, Reddington, Fen Aries. Mount Holly, Oris, Orinda Aries. Boy, that would be a political statement right there. We're definitely in Reddington, Fen Aries. Okay. Which 2 pieces of art will be best paired to depict the letter B? Oh no. Oh. Bale and ale. Yeah. Okay. Which of the following pieces of art was not displayed in the grade 5 classroom? So they definitely had a flan. They definitely had a pry bar. They definitely had a bride. So they did not have a jungle. Which of the following pieces of art is not displayed in the entrance hall? Face. There's a face card. Oh, Trinsdale. Oh, there is like a poster, like a painting on the wall. There is Ace, there's Face. There's definitely not Realize. That's from the gallery. Is this is a clue. This is a clue for the freaking gallery. There's an art called Realize somewhere. That's so stupid. Okay. All right. So you have answered one of the terrible art puzzles in my most despised puzzle. Can you find the difference? What the hell is this? You're Orindia, the angel? Let me check my notes on that. Orindia, and so this would be Orinda, like the original realm, maybe? Yeah, none of these other letters make sense. I'm gonna go with the I on this one. I'll be very sad if we don't get the trophy for doing this after getting one wrong. I feel real bad for the one that I missed. Okay, the first crowned ruler of Fen Aries, that's General Teskin. We know that from the history exam. I'm really glad that I solved that stupid thing. That was the one that like hurt my brain the most to figure out. In which era were the railways of Fen Aries destroyed? That's the 6th, right? It was after the war. Why did they destroy the railways? That's so weird. I guess that explains like how and why the revolutionaries, the children of Blackwater, were able to use the railways, or like the railway station as their base. That's interesting. How long did the War of the Fifth Era last? Ah, crap. This is we solved this one though. Room screenshots. Classroom 6. It was 22, right? Yes. 22. I think it's funny that the history ones are just literally like exactly the questions from that test there. Okay. What was the first capital city of Fen Ares? It's gotta just be the grand city of Fen, right? I can't imagine they didn't just immediately rename Oris. I don't even know if they're the same city. It's gotta be Fen. And it's probably still the capital? Which realm gifted Fen Ares a dirigible to headway their victory parade at the conclusion of the war? That has to be Nuance, right? They're the only green airships that we know of. What deciding battle of the War of the Fifth Era... Oh, the deciding battle of the War of the Fifth Era was fought near what famous landmark in 1836? This is wild. The War of the Fifth Era. Deciding battle? Where's the history classroom? What were you? Erosian? Oh, geez, we're gonna have to decipher Erosian too. We're getting low on time. Your algebra. No, through security. Is there something in here about... like a landmark? Y'all, I'm not seeing a landmark. I have no idea. Man, the ticking clock gets so loud when we're in that stupid hallway there. Okay. I mean, okay, so it's not Mount Holly. That doesn't make sense. It's not Angel Tower. The Royal Museum of Fen didn't exist until after the war, so it has to be the Colossus, right? Oh, geez. Okay. Okay, and it goes across. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So this is 6 squared, so you're 36. 3 squared is 9. Minus 3 is 6. You're going to be 21. 11 divided by 3 is about 4. We're rounding, so I'm going to go with 4. 4 squared is 16, plus 5 is 21, times 2, so we're at 42, 41, 14, okay. 5 divided by 2, no, yes. 5 divided by 2 times 3. Well, okay. any number plus 100, and then we're rounding to the nearest 100. So something times 6. It's either going to be 100 or 200. I'm going to just say 200 and not do the math. I'm going to assume that this is a big number. 15 divided by 2 is... Oh, because we're... there's 2, so we're rounding to the nearest 10. So it's going to be like 60-ish? Okay. Arajan word for house is just hue, right? I believe that to be correct. Nev Yite, so that's the new gate. Yes. The phrase Tre Venle can be translated in several different ways, which is not an acceptable interpretation. Ven is old, or maybe a branch. The old tree is not owned by me. My tree is not very old. I cannot see the tree trunk. I'm not an old tree. Oh, jeez. Treven, the branches of the tree are old. Oh, my tree would be L at the front or something, right? Hang on. Yes, L at the front would be me or mine. So it's... I'm not an old tree. What is lay then? We're running out of time. Lay is a lack of myself. Oh, I cannot, I am not. So it's this one. It can't be B. B would be El Trevian. Did I do all those? I did. Okay. Ah! Oh no! This game and its stupid, like, click a thing and it goes away problem. Okay. I'm getting nervous. We're running low on time. How would you say the following phrase in Arajan? You have a very, very long name. Oh, geez. Name we learned from the frickin', from a new clue. Jor? Oh, major key. Oh, ma. Wait, hang on. What does ma mean? Small? Major key. Major. Small name. Bo Lee. Holy cow. That's the major key. Forgetting the other admin name, admin password. Holy cow. what a way to learn a thing that I already solved. Okay. You have a very, very long name. Ul, I think, would be you. Name would be like Jor. So Ul something something Jor. Oh, large would be like am at the end. So Jaram. So the only one that has Jaram. So Ul Ra Jaram. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this because this is I feel like we're still learning the language here. So like Ra is like very, very interesting. How would you tell an Arajan, count me out? Lay is just the absence of me. So like, nah, no me. Nope, I'm out. This is wild. This is crazy that it's still teaching me their stupid language. I'm getting a little stressed because we're running low on time, if you can't tell. We got to be getting close to the end, though. Yeah, only 2 pages left. Okay. Yo, in eclipse is the northern eclipse? Is eclipse would be the southern eclipse? What does that mean? Using the provided Arajan terms for cardinal directions above. We gotta screenshot this. This is answering some of my questions. is teaching me the language. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go decipher that stupid letter. I'm gonna do that off camera probably. Okay. So how would we get someone from point A to point B? So they gotta go in et is, but I think we gotta say go. Oh, so like Ajin would be like first go north, east. Oh, of tray, so like after the tree. Got it. So it's this one, it's C. East Ja Trave Vo. So like start going north, you go east. After the tree, you would head south. Ending after the tree? I don't know why tree is in here twice, but that seems to be the most correct. In ancient Arindia, the number 8 was considered by Aegeran scholars to be mathematically near perfect, though many in the secular sphere held that only this advanced form of 8 was worthy of numerical perfection. We're screenshotting this. I have no idea. So if we look at, so this would be like 8, rounded to the nearest 10, which would be 10. Squared would be 100. That seems silly. 8 squared would be 64. Rounded to the nearest 10s would be 100. 8 squared would be 64. Squared is a lot bigger than that. That's just a huge number. So what is this one? 8 squared would be 64. Flipped around would be 46. This is question 46, and 46 is relevant. I did it. Oh my gosh, the ticking stopped. Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, and it's gone. I don't even get to like look at it. You have no idea like what a burden has been lifted from my shoulders for solving that stupid exam, for finishing it. So I know for a fact that we got one wrong, and I'm hopeful that that's the only one that I got wrong. The language stuff got a bit dicey towards the end there. 46 as a number makes way more sense than 100, a different way to get to 100. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. All right, we got 2 rooms left. Let's it's like it's so anticlimactic after what we just went through. I have 21 gems. Maybe we'll get the throne room somehow. I still have a berry left also. Oh my gosh, if we go get one more coin, we could axe something. I don't really know what I would want to axe. Can't really axe anything right now. We could just buy the Morning Star to increment our star counter. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I really want the conservatory, but I also do have the telescope, so we could just planetarium. That's probably the way to go. That's probably the way to go. Oh, and you have an apple. Forgot about that. This doesn't even matter. Ooh, except that we get our axe. The hell are you? You're big planet. You are Jupiter? Can we decipher the names of the planets now? Have I learned enough of the language? Starting tomorrow, each planetarium will contain a dirt pile. That's cool. Planetarium. Vea Fenmora Dauja. Yes, we can translate these. Dauja. Dao is day. AJ at the front would be first. Ja at the end is last. So this is oh, well, you're the dark shadow, Vea. So Dao Ja is the final day. What did it actually say in the planetarium for that? Dao Ja the Untamed. Fenmora. That was just like a red planet. I don't... Mora... Nothing about that means anything to me in the language, so I'm not going to worry about that. Vea, V-E-I-A, the Dark Shadow. I wonder if this is also teaching us the language. If we're learning like V-E or I-A or something means like dark. No idea. That is 3 of the 5 known planets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of them being the one that we're on. So this is like... We've seen this one. We've seen that one. We've seen this one. I think we're working our way in. So we've got our planet and then whatever that tiny one is. And then there's the moons, right? We have 2 moons around our planet as well. I could buy the freaking axe. I'm very tempted to axe the trophy room. But we still have no way of like getting there consistently, so I'm not going to do it. Let's just buy this. I'm excited to know how I did on that exam. I feel like I probably did okay, but I don't know for sure. And then I guess we do just work our way back to the coat check, if nothing else. And then, oh, we gotta go end our day in the, whatever it's called. The break room. The only other thing that I could think for this is bugging me, by the way. The only other thing I could think of is that, there's this statue here. Is that the Colossus? Man, I wish we could get a better look at it. Is that the Colossus of... That might actually be Orindia. A, because it's not red. B, she's got the shield and like the scepter and the wings and the crown. I don't know. I don't know for sure. That one's bugging me a little bit, though. It's bugging me a lot, actually. Cool. Love having to do this with the stupid vestibule. Really? Again? I could just use my keys, but like... It's the principle of the thing at this point. Stupid room. Okay. All in all, I think all of this worked out. We have like a billion more gems than we need, but everything else I think worked out. Um, we'll stick with the telescope. I wonder if I check this, if we withdraw it tomorrow, would we gain another star the following day? Or is it only like on purchase? Do we have to end the day with it in our inventory to get the star the next day? I have some questions about this. Where did I put the break room? Oh, just right there. I bet you $100 that this stupid vestibule going south room door is going to be locked. Never mind. It's not locked at all. Game's just trying to make me look bad. We did all right on geography. The stuff that I'm worried about is, like, not even in here. What do you want me to find, game? Am I just, like, not seeing something? What is beeping? Why are you beeping? I don't see anything. I don't see anything, like, under the desk. I don't see anything else to interact with on the desk. I'm so confused. Oh, is it something in the pool? Is it something on the other side of the wall? That I didn't think it could do that, though. Oh, we can also see the names of all these. There's Mamora and Mora. Oh, so what's Ma mean? Ma is small. Okay. So there's Mora, Mamora, which is the small version of Mora, and then Fenmora, which is a red version of Mora. Didn't one of these say Mora at the top? Hang on. Mora Ven. What's Ven? Old. So this is old Mora. Mora Jai. What's Jai? Don't know, bet that's important though. Ah. So there's Aj Say. Aj is the first. Oh, the first C. Ej Say. I don't know what that means. The Or Say. Which is what, the Western Sea? In Sea, which is the north. In Eclipse is the northern eclipse. That's the one of these is north, one of these is south. Whatever. Okay, okay. I'm piecing this stuff together. I still don't really know what that means. The Isles of Orsay. So the Isles of the Western Sea. So there's 3 of you. I guess it's those 3? It's definitely those 3. Those 3, like the orientation of them matches this. Okay. There's a tiny little nuance thing going on over there. We have a pair of the angels. Dude using the telescope to look at the stars. I still just don't know what to think of a lot of this stuff. Devoted orbit 24 hours. The devoted moon and the rogue moon. The three of tides. Is that these three? Are they called the three of tides? Why are you beeping? Stop it. This stuff down here is fascinating because these boxes look an awful lot like the parlor game boxes. And also, there's a schematic of this sort of box in the workshop. Also, man, it's really hard to see, but like there might be like 4 panels on the front of the box that have like shapes. Like the one on the right has like a little like squiggle sort of shape on it for sure. It's so hard to tell on these other ones. These have got to be the boxes from the Curse of Blackbridge. There's like an 8th continent. Tor doesn't mean anything in that language to me currently. Degrees, lots of 8s. Rot, which is just Tor backwards. There's 8, but also like a 9th in the middle. I don't know what the hell that thing even is. It looks like a turtle, but I don't know. The Sacred Circle. I don't even know what to think of the Spiral of Stars. I'd be curious to count how many of these stars there are. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 being like sort of the big white one. 11 being the one that has like a black around it. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 takes us to just before the little planet there. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 40. That takes us up to Saturn here. So way more than 50, which is what I thought we were going to end at because there's a new continent at 50. 3, 6, 8, 9, 10. So that's already, that's 50 to get to like this line that leads to the tiny planet out there on just like this second spiral in. I'm not going to count anymore. That's a lot. Say Ja. So Ja is the last. So this is the last sea. So this is the first sea. This is the last sea. Whatever the hell that means. The fact that this is Mora Jai, and this might be the planet of Mora, and then Mora Ven, which is like old Mora, is maybe like this entire continent, or this entire like hemisphere. And then Orindia is like this entire, continent or hemisphere, whatever you want to call it. It makes me think that this Irasian language is also the Morajai language. There's maybe also some stuff we could deduce. So, like, Kararika does indeed appear to be mountainous. Morajai does have a ship there. We know that the Morajai does have ships. Could we solve Morajai in the in the sanctum, in the sigils down there. White naval. We don't know about their society. Let me look at the moats. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8. Marshall is like Fen Ares. Metropolitan is Arinda Ares. Spiritual is Vera. Poetic is Iraja. You need to stop beeping. We know that Kararika is scholarly. So, like, okay, hang on. So, Kararika need raise. Archeries, we need everything. Vera, we also need whatever their rays are. Morajai, we need moats. Nuance need moats. Man, I don't even know which ones we have open down there. Iraja is purple. They are poetic. Need raise. Okay. Archers, we need everything. I don't know which ones I have open downstairs. We could, in theory, take a stab at Nuance. They may very well be industrial because they might be the only place that has built airships like the dirigibles. It's like that is a possibility. I'd be willing to gamble on that. I don't know that we even have them open. Nuance the diamond? I don't know. Just trying to deduce, like, I don't know. I can't tell if any of these is like a desert. Like, you have some mountains, you have some lake, you have like little hills or something in there, question mark. You have a lot of rivers. You're very aquatic up here in Morajai, but we know that you're ocean people. You have the ships. So who has the turtles? I wonder if like Vera has the turtles because I got the little turtle down here by them. I don't even know if that's a turtle. It looks like a turtle shell. So we could just like guess. The sacred circle looks like a turtle. They got sacred nonsense because they're like religious people. I can't imagine. I mean, I don't know. Araja, they could also be turtle people. I don't know. It's so hard to tell. Unless there's like other clues in here amongst like the art and stuff. I don't even know. I just want to solve these sigils. I'm genuinely hoping that the History of Arindia Volume 1, the uncensored edition, I'm hoping that that'll help us figure out like all the rays and sigils and stuff. So what do we got here? There's like your snake with orbs. There's the weird cultist nonsense. There's Kararika up a mountain with some dots on it for some reason. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know what to make your colored hearts either. I just don't understand. Why is there just like an italicized I in the middle of the North Pole? Oh, is that I for in like in Eclipse? Hang on, it's in North. final exam screenshot. Where did I put that? There it is. In is north, so the eye could very well just indicate north. Interesting. Bat to the west. Bird pulling to the east. I don't know what the hell that indicates. I don't know. There's so much to try to like unpack in here. I don't feel comfortable just like guessing randomly at the sigils and things. That's got to be like the... Oh, Colossus Arinda. Yeah, okay, so Morning Bay is just above the Grand City of Fen. Okay. Oris and Fen are probably the only two cities that are bigger than Reddington. I'm feeling pretty confident about the exam. I know there's the one that I definitely bombed, but everything else feels good. All right, and this has also been like a 12-hour video or something, right? Like, yeah, 2.5 hours. Y'all, I'm spent. I'm done. I'm trying so hard to like try to see if there's like, can we solve any more of those that are open down there? I don't even know what the two are that are not open. Doesn't matter, because I don't feel confident in any of those. Tell you what, though. It's just going to be money. Like, who cares? Wait. I care. Click. Wait. Stop. I'm not trying to leave. Oh, that's annoying. If you go just, like, a little bit too far right on the lever. Or, like, up. No, you're not doing it now. Now you're way over there. Huh, okay. Well, whatever. Let's do a little gambling. Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll take that. The bonus spin thing is interesting because it makes us a little tiny bit more strategic. I didn't mean to do that. Sure. Whoops. We had 20, instead I settled for 6. Ooh, imagine if we got like a net. 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 We got none nets. Sure. I'll take my paltry 3 coins. I'm just clicking the button at this point. I'm just pulling the lever. I don't really care. It's the end of the day. We're gonna spin all the way down to nothing. Or until I like randomly accidentally get like 100 or something, and then I'll be very... Yeah, look at that. Look at all those 2x's. Then I'll be very sad that I have like a stupid amount of coins and nothing to do with any of them. Sure, okay, I'll take 12. I will say the roulette table is way more interesting. And I'm very sad that we only get one spin on it per day. And part of why it's so much more interesting is because you have just a 50-50 of getting something cool. Allowance, gems, 50 coins, whatever, for like a bunch of keys. There's a whole bunch of stuff on there. I'm very sad that we we got 2 free spins and then they were both nothing, but you know. I like the idea. Oh, come on. Sure, I'll take 20. This is literally it for the rest of the video, so if y'all want to check out now, I don't blame you. Ooh. What if we get like a 2x? Or another coin? We sure didn't. Okay. I somehow seem to not be losing my money. At least not as quickly as I thought. Sure, okay. At some point I'm gonna get bored of this. Oh, give me a net. Ugh. Duh. Sure. Man, a snake net would have gone hard there. Hell yeah. I know that I spent 5 coins, or sorry, I spent 4 coins to turn 3 into 5. So, you know, lost 2 coins in the process, but oh well. Ooh. Hell yeah. We're back up to 20. Are you kidding me? We're back up to 23. Are you kidding me? If we get over 30, I'll stop. Of course it's a snake. I'm thinking about that exam still. It's very interesting that towards the end it was maybe giving us more clues and words and hints around the language. So even like as a test of mastery, it was still very much like, oh, also here are more clues to help you with other puzzles. I very, very much so need to just go sit down and like translate the letter in the tomb that's in cursive, turn that into like typed letters that I can read. And then we'll probably go through it all together, like on stream, to actually translate it, try to understand its meaning. We could wait until I... we could wait until I get the tomb drafted again. And then we could, like, actually go down there and read it. But I have absolutely taken a screenshot of that from my notes somewhere. So I feel like that would be far more worthwhile to do it that way. Just, like, do it from my notes. But I am, like, so bad at reading cursive. Okay. I'm done with this. I wish I could spin you again. 50 coins is like whatever. 2 allowance is like amazing. 30 coins is worse than whatever. 4 gems or 4 keys. Those are both pretty good. I think it's nuts that we ended the day with so many freaking spare gems, but you know, it was a weird day. We got the final book in the library. I'm very excited to get that to show up. Still have like vault stuff to do. We gotta get the last vault key parentheses S. I don't know how many there are. We are gonna have to do so many like lab experiments to get the crates moved from the tunnel. There's so much to do in this game still. It's insane. It's wild that there's just always still so much to do in this game. At some point that won't be the case, but I don't know when, and I don't really see that day coming in soon. I'm really, really hoping, fingers crossed, think happy thoughts. Tomorrow I would love to get around to the back of the closed exhibit, and or I really want to get the throne room. Like, that would be fantastic. Is that the only room that we have not been in yet? The Dovecote, because we have not actually added that yet. The throne room, the Dovecote. Okay. We're very close to having like a full directory, which would be a trophy. That would be exciting. I'm actually done though. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Let's see what we had. Classroom. We had all 9. Did we get a special academic shopping center? 9 classrooms, library, dormitory, 5 shopping rooms. And we got the observatory over there. That's cool. I'm so happy that we got all the classrooms. That was so extremely worthwhile. I'm very excited to see how I did on that test. Hopefully it gives me like an actual score and I can see the number. There were 46 questions, so if we got like 45 out of 46, I think that would be the best, because I absolutely just like clicked one without thinking. I was assuming that I would be able to change my answer because we were writing with a number 2 pencil, but that was apparently not the case. Anyway, that's it. We're done. Thanks for watching. May the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you.